has a story, rich and fascinating. Each has played an important and heroic role in history. Each evokes memories of the valor of the princes and people of Rajasthan.
ऊंचे ऊंचे किले खड़े हैं पहाड़ियों की चोटी पर और भी चमके कसे गए ये जितनी बार कसौटी पर हर पत्थर कहता है कहानी वीरों के बलिदान की जय 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 इस वीर भूमि की जय जय राजस्थान की जय जय राजस्थान की
Jaisalmer, founded by Raval Jaisal in 1156, stands on a hill rising 250 feet from the plain. Southward lies the ancient picturesque town which gives the fort its name. A massive rampart set with half towers and high turrets forms a double line of defense. Rocks are still in position on the ramparts, ready to be hurled down on hostile intruders. Inside the fort are a dozen temples. 4 are of Vishnu, the rest are giant temples. The columns of the temples are of yellow rock. The figures on walls and pillars and the designs of the arches are minute and beautiful.
जाग रही कण कण में ज्वाला आजादी के प्यारों की लहू पिला कर ज्योत जगाई जिनने बुझे सितारों की गरम खून की धार से काटी जंजीरें इंसान की जय 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 इस वीर भूमि की जय जय राजस्थान.
With the camel caravan, we pass to Jodhpur Fort. It stands on a sheer rock above the sandy plains. The encircling rampart varies from 20 to 120 feet in height and 12 to 17 feet in thickness. Rani Sagar, built by Rani Hariji, Queen of Rajodha, supplies water to the fort. Jodhpur city, founded by Rajodha, lies on 3 sides of the fort. A massive wall, strengthened by towers, marks its limits. The fort has 2 famous cannon, Kilkila and Shimbhua, captured by Maharaja Abhay Singh in 1731 and brought here from Ahmedabad. Over the now silent palace in the fort, a memory lingers, the memory of Rani Vindumati, typical of Rajput spirit. Vindumati, waiting eagerly for the victorious return from battle of her husband Jaswant Singh, saw him flying in defeat to the shelter of the fort. She had the doors shut on him.
घन 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 रण के डंके गूंजे जहां हवाओं में हर 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 महादेव के नारे दसों दिशाओं में तूफानों ने घुटने टेके मांगी भिक्षा प्राण की जय 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 इस वीर भूमि की जय जय.
The fort at Taragarh, which once defended the ancient city of Ajmer, is now in ruins. It was used by the Mughals till Emperor Akbar built a new fort of Ajmer. Ajmer fort, built by Emperor Akbar, is massive and has lofty octagonal bastions at each of its 4 corners. Here, the visiting Mughal emperors stay. Here, Emperor Jahangir received Sir Thomas Roe. Result, grant of concessions to the British.
क्या बोल रहा
सर दे देकर पगड़ी रख ली गौरव की सम्मान की.
Ranakumbhor, the town of the pillars of war. Isolated, deserted, the dust of ages is gathering on its battlements.
अपन बोल रहे
After a heroic struggle in which the entire garrison, led by Hamid Chauhan, was killed. Later, it passed to the Mughals, and after the Mughal Empire, it went into the hands of the rulers of Jaipur. Seven miles from Jaipur is Amer, protected by the Jaigarh fort. Strategically situated, it was designed as an impregnable fortress, a fitting place for a do-or-die resistance against invaders. Amer is linked to the memory of Raja Man Singh, who played a leading role in Akbar's fort. So did Jai Singh II in the court of Aurangzeb. After that emperor, Jai Singh formed a league of Rajput chiefs to fight against Bahadur Shah, king of Delhi. The temple of Jagat Shiromani in the fort is a fine example of latter 17th century carving on marble and red sandstone. Among a number of other temples dedicated to Vaishnav and Jain deities is one of Kali, known as Sheela Devi's temple. It enshrines an image of the goddess brought in the 16th century from Bengal by Raja Man Singh. The Sheesh Mahal, a hall of mirrors, has panels with